I'm Rita Crandall and this is V-Bite. And yes, I have the news. So the big news is, and this is for local people, but we are throwing the first annual New Orleans kickoff Halloween parade, and it's called Merci for the Magic. And this is our little banner. So basically we are thanking the entire little village here, our French Quarter, for supporting us and putting up with us all year long and all the great business they bring to us all Halloween season. So we're kicking it off with a really fun buggy ride that's going to have gothic mules and fog around the buggies. It's going to be a buggy ride. It's going to be amazing. We'll be throwing the first treats of the year, some candy and some fun things like that. So if you can make it here, it is going to be spectacular. It's going to be every year, October 1st, and it is going to be a really magical event. So come see us, okay? That's the big news for everybody here. Now, I also have news for across the world. Apparently, the co-creator of Arrow is making a hot gothic show about brides of Dracula, and they call it basically True Blood meets Sex and the City. So it's Dracula's brides, and they're in New York. And here, let's see if I can read just a bit of this for you. It's a sexy vampire soap opera just a couple of years after its producer of The Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl will make a pilot called Brides, which follows 3 female vampires as they live in modern New York City. They aren't just any vampires, though. They're the brides of Dracula, still alive after not being killed by Van Helsing. Deadline describes the show as a sexy reimagining of Dracula as a family drama with a trio of strong, diverse female leads, a show about empowered women and the things they do to maintain wealth, prestige, legacy, and their non-traditional family. So I'm just happy to have another vampire show, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping it's good, and I hope it really is Sex and the City meets True Blood, because I love both of those shows, and that would be a hit for sure. So looking forward to that. Let's see. Vamp.org mentioned that there is going to be a blood uncovering Holland's Halloween blood rave. So they're going to have a blood rave in Holland in the most crazy way, just like they had in Blade, where, I don't know if you remember the scene in Blade where all the blood fell on all the people. Well, it's going to be real blood, and so I imagine it'll be cow's blood, because I don't think they would actually waste human blood on something like that. By the way, I did get an email and phone calls first thing this morning when I got to the shop from an Asian guy who was frantic for vampire blood because he's using it for healing. Well, I had to inform him that we do not have that for sale. So it's kind of amazing what people will come up with. Also, Pardi Gras this year is a big event here in New Orleans as well. And the theme this year is going to be Vampires of the Vieux Carré. And it's a quite cute logo. I don't know if this will show well, but that's it. And Pardi Gras is January 14th through the 17th here, and it is it's a real fun event. This is the 19th annual Pardi Gras, and it should be a lot of fun. So check everything out, and we will see you tomorrow night on V-Bite.